Thank you, guys. Good morning. On a Monday, Islamic terrorists threatening new attacks right in our nation's heartland. An al-Qaeda-linked group calling for attacks against Western shopping malls, including the Mall of America outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where we start on a busy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm Bill Hemmer, and welcome to a brand new week here of America's Newsroom, and welcome back to you, Patty Ann.
Good morning, Bill. Great to be here. I'm in today for Martha McCallum. Police are stepping up security at the largest mall in the nation after threats by the same group behind the deadly mall siege in Kenya back in 2013.
Secretary of Homeland Security Jay Johnson telling ABC News why this threat is especially troubling.
The reason I think we're all concerned about this is because it encourages independent actors who could strike with very little notice to our intelligence community or our law enforcement community here at home.
Doug McKelway is live outside the Mall of America. And Doug, good morning there. Let's start with you. And
morning.
What are people saying there?
Well, Bill, if there's any sense of unease or urgency or fear at this mall, which is, as you mentioned, the largest in the United States of America with something like 40 million visitors annually, there was no overt sign of it. We got up here late last night after the mall was closed, but the Minneapolis Star-Tribune reported yesterday that crowds were normal here on the Sunday afternoon, and there was no overt sign of a stepped-up security or police presence here, although there might have been things going on behind the scenes that we didn't know of. That, after the al-Qaeda-affiliated terrorist group Shabaab, based in Somalia, issued a video which threatened attacks on this particular mall, also on another mall in Edmonton, Canada, in malls in London, shopping centers in London, and other areas as well. Adding to the concern over that, DHS Secretary Jay Johnson yesterday mentioned this mall specifically in warning shoppers to be vigilant. Listen up.
The video that was released by Shabaab reflects what I believe is the new phase we've evolved in terms of the global terrorist threat and what we need to do in terms of counterterrorism. Groups like ISIL, Shabaab, AQAP are now publicly calling for attacks, either through the internet, through videos, through publications, which means that we need to respond militarily.
As evidence of the Mall of America's sensitivity about this issue, they are not allowing the news media into the mall today, at least as of now. They put us in this staging area in a parking lot across from the mall. Probably not going to engender a lot of love between members of the media, at least some of them, and the mall, because it's 8 below zero as I speak to you from Minneapolis today. The mall, however, in conjunction with Bloomington Police and federal authorities, did issue a statement. It read in part, "At this time, there's no credible threat associated with the Mall of America. We will continue to work together at all levels to evaluate this and other information as it becomes available. Mall of America remains a very safe place and employs an extensive, well-trained professional security force that patrols and monitors activity with a 24-hour presence." Keep in mind that this mall is unique because Minneapolis is home to the largest Somali community in the United States, and there have been documented cases, Patty Ann and Bill, of Somalis going back to fight with ISIS or with Shabaab. So they're watching out for that. Bill,
Doug,
Patty
thank
Ann,
you. Doug McKelway, cold day there in Bloomington, Minnesota. Thank you, Doug. We'll be back with you a bit later today there.